Technical High School Alumni Association Long Island Chapter Carl Lang Distinguished Service Award presented to Elizabeth A. Sciabarra. And note this, please, 84, class of 1984. One of the wisest decisions this man made while he was principal of Brooklyn Tech. At the end of his first year, he presented Elizabeth A. Sciabarra with a second high school diploma, her honorary high school diploma from Brooklyn Tech, because that's where she should have had it in the first place. We corrected it. For over 4 decades of outstanding and dedicated service to the students, teachers, administration, and alumni of Brooklyn Technical High School as English teacher, coach, COSA, assistant principal, Department of Education leader, and executive director of the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation, October 18th, 2015. Congratulations.
All right, before I do anything, you ready? Ready? Yeah. Give me a T! C! Give me an E! E! Give me a C! C! Give me an H! H! What's that spell? Tech! Who's number 1? Tech! Woo! You can't beat Tech, collective can't be beat. Say what? You can't beat Tech. 'Cause Tech. This is a tough day. First, thanks to the Long Island chapter of the Brooklyn Tech Alumni Foundation. A very special thanks to President Artie Cattenbill and the folks on the executive board of the Long Island chapter for presenting me with this award. A special congratulations to Ray Martinez for your outstanding work with this chapter. We go back a long way. We were colleagues at the Department of Ed, and you are so deserving of your award today. Congratulations to you. I am truly overwhelmed. It's pretty funny. My Department of Education career spanned about 38 years or so, just about 20 of which were spent at Brooklyn Tech. My Alumni Foundation career is almost 5 years old now, so I am finally hitting the official 25th anniversary for my time at Brooklyn Tech. Who says you can't go home again? The last 4 years as the executive director of the foundation have been incredible in so many ways. I love Brooklyn Tech. I love what it stands for and what it has done for generations of Tech Knights. I love that I have been a part of Tech's history, and in my current role with the foundation, planning for Tech's future and legacy our alums can leave. I love being back in touch with so many of my former students, my kids. No matter how old and where they've been, they will always be my kids. Some of them are here today. I could not be more grateful for what they have taught me and the support they have shown me over the years. Whether they were students in my English classroom, students from the many activities we had, and there were many, or my cheerleaders, boosters, twirlers, they made my life at Tech. I enjoy working with the board of directors. They feel very passionate about our school, are concerned, and want to make decisions that have true sustainability. Everyone on our board gives back to Tech in some way. Our president, Larry Carey, has been a huge advocate for our school and has worked tirelessly for Tech, particularly on the issue of the specialized high school exam. I love the people I work with every day. Ina, Sue, Lily, Rakia, Vance, Brian, and Matt. There is an esprit de corps among them for Tech. I am greatly indebted to Matt, who has always been a mentor, sounding board, friend, and colleague. His commitment to Tech is extraordinary. Whoever would have thought that we'd be back together again at Tech? I couldn't think of a great way to close the circle. Thank you so much, Matt. I love working with my colleagues at Tech. We do a lot of laughing and complaining. But in the end, it's all good. Some of them are here today: Jen, Kelly, Dave, Nicole. All I can say is I am grateful for your friendship and for the collegiality we have developed. And Randy Asher, who is not here today, is supportive of the work we are doing and the work we want to do. I love working with the COSAs. Why? Well, because it's still in my blood, that job. It's always going to be in my blood. I can't help it. Joe Kalin and I go way back. And Matt Torres, what can I say to the both of you? COSAs rule. And I truly love my new group of kids. They make me laugh every day. They remind me of why I love teaching and why I am simply over the moon on being back in a school building. If anyone ever had any doubts about whether the Tech today is standing up to its reputation, just chat with the young people who are here or come and visit. Those doubts will be quickly erased. I love working with the PTA. We have had this really wonderful, symbiotic, reciprocal relationship, and I am impressed by their commitment and their work ethic. We do a lot of laughing and a lot of complaining, but it's all good. I love being in a position where I might be able to do some good things for Tech, because Tech has done wonderful things for me. Much of who I am today is because of Brooklyn Tech. You see, we've had many alums who have said Tech changed my life, or Tech made my life, or Tech prepared me for anything. Even though I may not have had the same experiences as many of you have had here today, I can say Tech changed my life. There are several of my former colleagues in this room today who have been part of my Tech story. Joe and Pat Kuzakria, Jim and Bob Riley, Bob Sinclair, Lillian Sincata Fiore, to name a few. Thanks to all of you for being a part of it. There are also some of my former colleagues who are not with us any longer, and I always pay tribute to him, people like Mike Sillo, and the superintendent, though he was not a person in Tech, Noel Krifja. I also want to pay tribute to Artie Kettenbiel. He and I came up in the ranks at Tech. We worked together, exchanged lots of information, did a lot of laughing, a lot of complaining, and we made it through. But all these people have been indispensable in my growth. I want to thank my family. They have been so patient. My mom, had she lived today, would have been thrilled that I returned to Tech. She always said to me, "Why are you going to this other job? They're killing you at these other places." And I used to say, "Don't worry, I love it, it's good." My brother Chris always says to me, "Why is it that every job you take, it turns out to be so much more than when you started it?" He couldn't be here today, but those of you who know him, or those of you who know of him, know that he continues to be an inspiration to me. My brother Carl and my sister-in-law Joanne have always been there for me through thick and thin. Their support has been incredible. In fact, I've been a pretty lucky person. In families where there are siblings, where there's always this little strife and things going on, not in my family. The four of us are as close can be, and that really strengthens everything. I want to give a special shout out to my Aunt Mary, who was actually supposed to be here today, 93 years old. She's my godmother. Unfortunately, she had a fall and broke her hip 2 days ago. But I'll tell you one thing, I hope I have that woman's genes. Special thanks to the people who spoke on my behalf today. Sue Mayhem, I knew her when she was like this big. And I remember going through Sweet 16 parties and graduations and everything. And so, yes, we have been on a road together for over 40 years. And to Taj, we'll spend the next 40 years.
That's right.
So once again, thanks so much to the Long Island chapter for bestowing me with this honor. I can assure you, the honor of working at Tech is all mine. You've made me very, very happy.